Today I'm here to do Blessed Wedding Hills episode 4 review. This episode really wasn't that much, but we'll get into it. Micah, Melissa, and Daisy hang at Daisy's house. They're having like a little style swap party where friends come bring clothes and they all swap whoever likes something, they get that, and it was like it's free. So I like that. I wish I had some damn friends to have a swap party with. Shit, I need some new free shit. I'm just saying. But yeah, they're having fun. They're sitting there, they're talking, they're drinking, and having fun, just being them. Michael said, "Who wear Louis Vuittons now?" Girl, y'all rich bitches kills me. I don't know. But she don't look that rich. I don't know. For her to be acting like Louis Vuittons is like some Payless shoes, bitch, kill yourself. Not like that, but you know what I mean. But anyway, let's finish going with them. Micah, Melissa, and they all sitting there talking about men or whatever. Daisy talking about finding a man and all this kind of bullshit. She thinks too much when she need a man and all that kind of stuff. Melissa was talking about how she wants a family because her parents had been together all the way up until her dad died. So then they start talking about the father is your first boyfriend and all that kind of stuff, the first love of your life. And I think that is true. I really think that is true. So men out there, just know that when you have a little girl, you are the first man in a woman's life, in their life. So just saying, the way you treat them or the way you treat their mother in front of them, that's what they're going to expect from dudes. And I get that, because that's how I am with. I feel like if a dude can't treat me better than what my daddy treated me, I can't fuck with you. I'm just saying. My daddy spoiled me, so I feel like a man should be able to spoil me. So I get what they were saying on that. So then Micah started crying. So then she started telling them about her father and her father dying and stuff like that. And the situation between them is not really good because they don't really talk. And Melissa just basically telling her, like, you need to go see your father. Regardless of what the shit is and how he don't like you and you don't like him, you need to go see him, because Melissa's father, when he died, he was in a drug-induced coma, so she didn't get to say goodbye to him. So she's trying to encourage Micah, like, regardless of how y'all feel, you need to get it off your chest on how you feel. You need to get the answers you need to get and all that kind of stuff. And I understand that because my father passed away when I was young and pregnant at the same damn time. So, and I knew he was sick, but I didn't get to say what I wanted to say to him. So I understood really how Michael was feeling. I understood how Melissa was feeling. That's some hard shit when you can't tell your father goodbye, or just hope that he was proud of you through the life that you lived when he was living. So I understood that, but they telling her they need to go talk. She needs to go talk to him and all this kind of stuff. And we find out, like, her mom, he used to blame her, how much you act like your mom. Apparently he felt like her mom was a gold digger because he came from money and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, oh, that's sad. So Daisy ended up praying for them at the end, and I thought that was really cool as a friend, because usually I don't too much care for Daisy, but that was cool of Daisy to pray for Micah and her family and friendship and all that kind of stuff. So as they meeting up, Demetria and Geneva is meeting up at the store. They shopping. They getting ready for the Hamptons, because they all supposed to go to the Hamptons for Memorial Day or whatever. So they all getting ready, and they bringing up who's coming to the Hamptons. And they say Melissa can't come because Melissa has a hosting event to go to. And Melissa was telling them how she had a thing to go to. No, she met up with Daisy later and told her that she couldn't go or something. So anyway, like I said, they met at the thing. They were talking about how Geneva was very embarrassing or whatever at the party, and how everybody was talking about how she was drinking a lot and all that kind of stuff. Geneva is really pissed off, as she should be. She should really be pissed off with them two chicken heads, the way they acted at her party. So anyway, Daisy meet up with this girl named Lauren. She's trying to be her an assistant or something. So she kind of interviewed her right there on the spot, and she liked her. I thought she was cool. I didn't have no problem with her. She was talking about complimenting that girl hair, and I was sitting there like, girl, what do you like about this girl hair? Because it looked like it just came out the rain. I don't know. Looked like she just blow dried it and threw some curls on it, and that was it. So I don't understand why she was acting. Well, maybe because Daisy hair looked like shit. I don't know. So yeah, she like her. She tell her why she fired her last girl or whatever, and she talking about the girl had on a pink bandana and image is everything and fashion is everything. And I'm like, well, what else did she have on with the pink bandana? I don't know, but maybe that was too hood and ratchet for Daisy. Y'all know how Daisy is. So Micah is talking to her in Chinchilla at home, drinking like usual. Terry comes in, asks her have she talked to her dad. She was like no. So they talk about she was gonna talk to her dad and all that kind of stuff. She was just talking about how she just was a mom and dad dinner from. She never had that and she would love to have that. And I'm sitting there like, girl, your hopes too high. It's not gonna happen. Demetria and Geneva, like I said, they go shopping and they're getting ready for the Hamptons and they're talking about who's coming, and then they say Melissa's not coming because she has this hosting gig. So then they show Melissa and Daisy talking about the hosting gig, and she was talking about she get paid $5,000 every time she go or whatever. So that was her way of making money, keeping the roof over her head. I wasn't mad at her. People were tripping about, oh, she don't make that much money no more. I'm like, shit, money is money. At least she making something that's legal. Shit, if I could make $5,000 to walk in a club, should I be at that motherfucker every weekend? Fuck what you're talking about. What else happened? Oh, when they was Demetria and Geneva was talking about Melissa, this is why I don't like Geneva. This is just why I don't like her. She was telling her all her business. She was telling Melissa all Melissa business, talking about, oh, why is what is she doing for money and all that. I'm like, bitch, they just said she doing a hosting gig. Talking about, oh, people gotta pay for this. People gotta pay to take pictures with her. Why are you bad? Why are you jealous? Like, shit, it's a job. Like, what's the problem? Like, this bitch is not selling coochie, so what's the problem? And even if she was, shit, it was hers. So, I'm just saying. What's the problem? Then she's talking about, oh, well, yeah, I know she ain't got no money because I seen her credit card decline. And I'm sitting there like, you is the most hateful bitch ever. I don't like Geneva in this show. And, she messy as fuck. So, anyway, Daisy and Lauren, they go, Micah go see her dad at the hospital. But before she goes, she got to stop and get something to drink. Talking about because she nervous. I'm like, no, girl, you just got a drinking problem. She got a very bad drinking problem. Daisy and Lauren go to this segment thing, and they trying to pull clothes because the girl that they doing the makeover on, they doing like an everyday blonde makeover, and they trying to make the girl Mariah into Mariah Carey. So Lauren had kind of messed up on the job because she asked her for some images, and when Lauren printed them, they came out in black and white instead of in color. So that was like a strike with Daisy. Daisy like, you can't be doing this. You got to be up on your game when I ask you for something. And that's true. When you're an assistant, what she asks you for, and you don't get it, and you on your trial basis, boo-boo, yeah, that's a strike. Micah and Terry, like I said, after the hospital, they go for wine again, because she need a motherfucking drink after and before, and all the way through this show, she gonna need a damn drink. I'm like, girl, she didn't get the answer she wanted from her dad. Her dad, she felt like her dad didn't want to be bothered with her, and all this stuff, and I'm sitting there like, okay. So now move on. You got what the answer. That was the answer you needed. Move on. So Demetria and Greg and Geneva, they getting ready to go to the Hamptons or whatever. They going to stay at Bree's house. They all talking about homegirl and her drinking, but Geneva got a fucking flash in the car with alcohol on there driving to the Hamptons. So I'm like, bitch, shut up. Don't talk about nobody else drinking while you drinking. Now if you were sober, then I can understand. So Michael's on her way to the thing. Terry can't come, so she got like a personal driver to drive her to the Hamptons. She getting drunk again. She got them to stop and go to the liquor store and go get her some damn alcohol. She had finished the alcohol by the time she got to the Hamptons. She go to her cousin's house before she even go to the house, Bree's people's house, and go get drunk some more. I'm like, this fucking girl. Yeah, this makes you look bad, Micah. Bad as shit. This episode was boring as shit. I'm just letting y'all know that now. So anyway, they all get to the house or whatever, and they all talking about basically talking about Micah and her drinking. They getting irritated because she's not there. She taking too damn long. What's the name? Bree asked No, Demetria asked Bree, were there any house rules? Because she noticed that every time home Greg was doing something, Bree was saying, no, don't touch that, don't do this. So she asked her what was the house rules, and she was like, just respect each other, act like this is your house. They was like, hell no, didn't you see Micah at her house? You can't be saying act like this your house. So yeah, you can't tell people to act like that's their house, because you never know how they act at home. But if you go to somebody else's house, you're supposed to be on your best fucking behavior. And if drinking is your problem, baby, maybe you shouldn't drink. Maybe you should have some orange juice. I don't know. I feel like I'm getting a cold and this shit is killing. So anyway, she ended up coming late. She falling all over shit. She loud. And it goes off. And that was it for Blood, Sweat, and Heels. It, like I said, it wasn't nothing to this episode. Maybe because the Grammys was on. So they didn't want to put nothing on. I don't know. But, yeah, that was my review for Blood, Sweat, and Heels episode 4. Tell me what you thought. Because, like I said, it was boring. But I was going to give you a video anyway. I want them to hurry up and address the shit with happened at that damn party with Micah and Melissa being drunk. But I don't think that's going to be the time or the place. Next week, you're going to see Geneva and Micah get into it. And somehow they were trying to confront her about her being drunk. But that was it. So tell me what you thought about it. Make sure you follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Google+. I do everything by the Ghetto View, THA, not THE. Talk to me, I'll talk to you back. Follow my girl Ashley Miller. She also does reviews for Blood, Sweat, and Heels. Tasha C, Sabora Love, Mike B 801, Nate Bessa. Make sure you check her out. Jamar Washington also, and Scotty from Mr. Still Standing. All right, peace.